The morning began with paperwork and routine precision, nothing that hinted at how much history lay buried beneath the surface of the day. "I need to take photos for the report to the authorities," James said calmly, lifting his phone. The tone was professional, almost indifferent, as if this were just another task among many. "Boss," a subordinate asked later, "have you finished taking the technical photos for submission?" "Yes," James replied. "I've checked everything. The height meets the required range, and the thickness is exactly 50 centimeters. It's fully compliant. There won't be any issues. Numbers, measurements, standards, these were things James could control." Unlike the past. A pause followed, then the conversation shifted, subtly but decisively. "Boss, yesterday I also gave you some money. And there's something else." He handed over several photographs. One showed a young girl with soft eyes and an uncertain smile. Diep. Another showed her as a child, smaller, thinner, standing in a time that no longer existed. None of the photos showed her mother. According to the investigation, the man continued, Diep's father passed away when she was very young. As for her mother, she left with another man. James said nothing. The investigation also confirmed that her mother is still alive. She currently lives in Hanoi. These photos are more than 20 years old, likely taken around that time. James studied the images carefully, as though by looking long enough he could hear what they were not saying. "And Mr. Hone?" he finally asked. "Yes?" According to the records, Mr. Hone and Diep's mother, her name was Diep, were once in love. But Mr. Hone's family was very poor. Their parents intervened. The relationship ended. Diep remarried. "So her mother's name is Diep," James repeated quietly. "Yes, boss." "Anything else?" The detective is still trying to locate her current address. "If we find it, we'll report back. If not, we'll stop there." James nodded. Some truths did not need to be chased too hard. "Thank you," he said. "Now let's move on. We still have the year-end bonus plan to finalize." They walked down toward a shallow ditch where workers were busy reinforcing fencing. "It looks good here," James remarked. "Practical, and it keeps the larger chickens from damaging the blades." Laughter drifted through the air. The work continued. By mid-morning, the atmosphere shifted again, from physical labor to numbers and people. "Report, boss," a manager began. "We originally had 80 employees. 6 have left. That leaves 74. James listened closely. 21 have worked here for 3 years. 37 for 2 years. And 26 have been here about a year. Any serious illnesses?" "No serious ones. Some minor health issues during work, but the company covered the costs. Most of them are doing much better now." James nodded. "Our estimated TAD budget?" he asked. 300 million VND for TET gifts. "Write that down," James said. "That's only for gifts. Separately, salaries and bonuses will be about 500 million. The room grew quiet as calculations began. 500 million divided among 74 people means about 6.7 million each, the manager said. "But we'll average it at 6 million, James replied. 74 times 6 million is 444 million. That leaves 66 million, and the 3-year employees? 21 people. Divide the remainder among them. Each would receive an additional 3 million. James calculated quickly. That brings them to 9 million total, and the 2-year employees? 37 people. They'll receive 8 million each, James decided. 6 million base, plus 2 million extra. The numbers climbed. Adjustments were made. Every figure was written down clearly. For one-year employees, James concluded, 6 million. The final TET bonus total reached 574 million VND. Then came the gifts. 300 million divided by 74 is about 4 million per person, the manager said. But newer employees will receive only around 2 million in gifts, James said. 26 people, that's 52 million. Which leaves 248 million. James exhaled slowly. That amount includes my share, and Tuan's, he said plainly. Silence followed. For the 2-year employees, he continued, 3 million in gifts each. That's 111 million. For 3-year employees, he added, 4 million each. 96 million. They reviewed the numbers again. The remainder was 41 million VND. Write it all clearly, James instructed. No confusion, no mistakes. The final total, including bonuses and gifts, came to 830 million VND. That's the bottom line, James said. I'll transfer the money. You and Tuan will distribute it. Later, discussion turned to what kind of gifts employees would actually want. Fans, gift baskets, branded items, someone suggested. Each basket costs around 200,000 to 300,000, but many workers live far away, another replied. Cash might be easier. James listened. Ask them, he said. We'll decide after hearing their preferences. Eventually, James proposed a compromise. Tea boxes with the company logo, a bottle of aged wine, simple, practical, and culturally meaningful. I think they'll like it, he said. Then, almost as an afterthought, he added, as for my own TET bonus, I may not take it this year. Everyone looked up. Some of our workers are struggling far more than I am, James continued. If leaving my share can help them even a little, then that's what I should do. No one argued. The afternoon softened into something quieter. James found himself in the fields, learning how to plow, laughing awkwardly as the buffalo resisted his clumsy commands. I've never done this before, he admitted. You'll learn fast, someone joked. Dust clung to his clothes. Sweat soaked through his shirt. Yet for the first time in a long while, he felt strangely present. Later, he sat with Diep, eating rice, dried fish, and bamboo shoots by hand. This is the first time I've eaten like this, he said. Diep smiled. Farmers eat like this all the time. As they ate, James spoke thoughtfully. People think hardship is physical labor, he said. But I don't agree. The real hardship is living a life without meaning. Diep listened. Some people are born rich. Some poor. Some live long lives. Some don't. We don't control tomorrow. All we have is now. She nodded. If I had to choose, James admitted quietly, between being a CEO and living like this, I would choose this life. The air was still. The food was simple. The moment felt complete. Yet somewhere deep inside, James carried a secret, a truth about Diep's past he had not yet spoken aloud. And for now, he chose silence, not out of fear, but out of love.